Yo, it's a Thursday vibe, time to plug in the crew. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're coming through. Sweet but spunky, that's Holly on the rise. Sharp wit, quick flips, fire spark in a rise. Josh got the wisdom like a preacher on the mic. Dropping knowledge bombs, keeping everything tight. KO's the giant, gentle hand, steady flow. Big heart, calm voice, always ready to go. Craig's the wild card, conspiracy king. Spinning stories, theories, makes your brain swing. Holly and the bros, we're taking over the show. On YouTube and X, every Thursday we flow. Talking sports, politics, wrestling, crypto too. Four best friends bringing real talk to you. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're rising high. Tune in, turn up, let the good times fly. From the sweet to the spunky, from the wise to the bold. This podcast fire, with every story told. Holly's got that spark, like a firecracker pop. Sweet smile with a bite, never gonna stop. Josh breaks it down like a scholar in the zone. Every word he drops feels like a cornerstone. Caleb's giant presence, calm as ocean tide. Gentle giant's wisdom, always on your side. Greg dives deep where the shadows play. Pulls out the secrets that you never saw today. It's more than just talk, it's a family vibe. Four voices united on this Thursday ride. From crypto highs to wrestling rings, politics and sports and all the wild things. They debate, they laugh, they keep it so real. Holly and the bros, that's the deal. Holly and the bros, we're taking over the show. On YouTube and X, every Thursday we flow. Talking sports, politics, wrestling, crypto too. Four best friends bringing real talk to you. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're rising high. Tune in, turn up, let the good times fly. From the sweet to the spunky, from the wise to the bold. This podcast fire, with every story told. Get ready to listen, to laugh and to learn. Every Thursday's a chance for the tables to turn. Holly's fire ignites, Josh's wisdom guides. KO's calm steadies, Greg's mind never hides. From crypto coins flipping to the wrestling rings roar. From politics battles to the sports fan score. They cover it all with style and flair. Holly and the bros, nothing else compares. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Holly and the bros, bring the heat. On YouTube and X every Thursday night. Tune in, join in for the freshest insight. Four friends, one crew, one podcast flow. This is Holly and the bros on the mic. Let's go! Let's go!
Back.
Yo.
Holly is back.
Holly's back.
I'm back.
But Greg's gone.
But Greg's gone.
Our intro was different.
Was it?
After the countdown, don't we go into like...
Wow, Holly, that's been like that for like a month.
It's been a little while.
I don't know.
She's been doing a new job.
Yeah, I don't.
I guess. Man. Tweaked it a little bit. It's kind of like my wife, like 3 weeks later, she'll say something and I'm like, babe, that happened 3 weeks ago. Like, how'd you not notice that? But it's no big deal. How was your guys' week?
It's been long. It's been a long week.
Did you miss us last week, Holly?
I did. You know what? I had to go into the office today and I was driving home and I'm like, it has been like forever. I feel like since I've
3
done
weeks,
this.
I think.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Caleb and I, we got a side bet going on that maybe you and Greg are in some sort of feud.
Oh, is that what it is?
Because when's the last time you guys were on the podcast at the same time?
That is, oh my god.
You guys don't get along? No.
You guys are like just fighting each other or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's all right. Everybody likes to fight Greg. So he just said he couldn't make it. I'm not sure where he's at, but hopefully everything is cool. See like the like and subscribe button that just popped up, Holly? Do you see that? You're not paying attention.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
So That's not new either. But even Greg thought it was new last week because he hadn't been on in forever. Caleb and I are just sitting there like the OGs, like, oh, okay.
So Josh, Meg said to shave your beard and see how long it takes your wife to notice.
Can you
How long
imagine?
would that take?
She would notice because she's been begging me to shave it for like 3 years.
Everything? Or just like goatee?
She wants me to have a goatee. That's how I met her, as I had a goatee. And then, I don't know, that winter I grew a beard and I've had one ever since. But yeah, I don't, that's probably not going to happen. There's a whole bunch of ugly underneath this beard.
So different.
Oh yeah. A lot younger
Mm.
and even fatter than I am. So
Well,
yeah,
Wow.
okay.
it's just being truthful, right?
Have
Isn't
you
that what this podcast is all about?
Yeah. Have you guys, this just reminded me, have you guys been watching the trial with Cardi B?
No.
So apparently there's a trial going on. Her security
About what?
guard is suing her. I'm not even 100% sure. It kind of sounds more like a money grab, but again, I'm not 100% sure. But they interviewed her and, or they like, she had to testify or whatever. And they're like, did you call her fat? And she was like, no, I called her an F&B. And then they even asked her, like, is your hair black? Is it blonde? Is it? And she's like confused, right? And she was like, these are wigs. Like, it was so funny. You need to like find it and watch some of the clips because it's
Maybe watch the highlights.
Yeah.
I don't think I could watch the whole thing. I mean, that just sounds like a car wreck.
But it's comical, if anything, because the questions they're asking her are wild. And she's just like, and they asked her, let me see your nails. And she goes, and she shows her nails the way she did it, though. Like, oh my gosh.
Sometimes I wonder if people like that aren't from a different planet. You know, when Men in Black, the very first one at the very end, where they have that big screen and it's got like Mike Tyson and all these different people on the screen that are actually aliens. Sometimes I wonder. We talk about it, but Greg's not here, so you know. Yeah. How's the weather in Arizona since we're getting ready to road trip down there in about a month? Is it hot still?
No, well, the last couple of days. So Monday, we got this insane storm. And by insane, I mean it was like a lot.
I actually heard about it.
There was like 68 miles per hour winds out. And we got a big ass haboob. And when I tell you, like,
oh, what?
It's called a haboob. It's a big dust storm.
Oh, okay. I heard about the dust storm online,
Yeah.
but I didn't know it was called a haboob.
Hi, Dante. But when it so it comes in, you can see it, and it's just this huge ass wall of dust. So it comes in, and all of a sudden, like, you know when it's here because everything turns dark orange. I mean, it is orange outside. Let me see if I can find
I saw some pictures of it online, and I actually meant to text you, but I'm not a very good friend.
And that's like not even doing it justice at all. Like at all. Yeah. You can't even see my neighbor's house. You couldn't see across the street.
Looks like the Old West.
So does it drop dust on you too? Like, is it your car's all dusty and?
Well, so yeah, it makes everything like super dusty, and then we get these downpour of rain. So it kind of like
washes everything
away, but all of the rivers are just like mud.
Yeah.
And we don't have great drainage system around here, and so you don't want to go out because I've seen so many, like on our little Facebook group, so many cars got stuck, messed up because they tried to drive through it. I mean, it was a lot.
That's how it was in Vegas one year when I was out there. They got like 3 inches of rain, and they don't have the storm or the rain storm sewers, I guess, the drainage you get. And it was like a river running down the strip. And then about a couple hours later, it was all gone. And everybody started walking around like it was no big deal. But it just basically runs down the road until it finds a place to go. They don't get enough rain to invest billions of dollars into a storm sewer. So
they're like, oh, we can handle it for, a few, because it only happens a few times a year.
Yeah, just a couple storms.
Yeah. I have a friend who is up in Phoenix because Phoenix got it just as bad as we did, but the neighbor's tree fell into his house, put a hole in his house.
Wow. At least didn't put a hole in his head.
I mean, things could be worse, right?
I have giant trees in my yard, and one of my fears is that thing falling over and crushing me while I'm in bed.
A little fun fact.
Good.
Oh, I used to have a silver Beetle, you know, a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was parked outside. At the time, I was living in an apartment complex, and I was parked under a tree. And that thing, a branch fell off and smashed it like the bug it is. I mean, smashed it. And they didn't total out the car. It was $500 away from being totaled.
Oh, wow.
I had to get it, you know, I got it fixed. And it never drove the same. But I
say it probably was never the same.
And so, you know, we were actually complaining about this tree for quite some time. And so I went to the apartment complex and said, you know, this is what happened. And they actually told me it was a frequent act of God and there's nothing they're going to do.
Wow.
Yeah. The act of God is in a lot of insurance policies too sometimes. So you got to be careful. No, we actually have a friend that about 5 years ago, his kids were being babysitted by this lady, and a storm blew up and blew a tree over on his house. And it was a really bad storm. And so they all went into the bedroom laying on the bed. And it was a child, the lady, and a child like this. And the tree killed the lady.
Oh my God.
Both of his kids lived, but the tree crushed the lady.
That's crazy.
It was bad. Yeah.
That's
so
scary.
needless to say, his kids don't like storms very much anymore. Yeah. Which you can see.
Understand.
But hey, on a lighter note, anyways. So one, we already have more people watching this podcast right now than we did last week.
Yay, Holly.
Hey.
No, it was kind of funny because last week I experimented a little bit with hashtags, and we all know that Elon Musk doesn't like hashtags.
Yeah.
We had more views on YouTube than we did on X last week, which is
weird.
10 times more views on X. So Elon, get over your hashtag, because since we broadcast live,
hashtags.
Me too. It's not how I can find stuff, right? I know. Otherwise, I don't know what's trending or what I hashtag stuff. So, but anyways, so we are, and we'll talk a little bit more about this next week, because next week is the opening of the NFL season. But what just happened about an hour and a half ago was that the Dallas Cowboys traded Micah Parsons, one of the best defensive ends in the league, to Bearded's team, the Green Bay Packers. And I saw Bearded was in here earlier, so hopefully he's not celebrating too hard yet. But 2 first-round picks and an all-pro defensive tackle. Do you make that trade if you're the Cowboys?
It's a lot of money.
$47 million a year, I think.
Yeah, he's like the highest paid
non-quarterback. It's a lot of money for one dude. I don't know. But 2 first-round picks. I think I'd make the trade if he doesn't want to be on my team.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay him that much money if he doesn't want to be there.
Stuff going on. And why didn't the Rams get him? Damn you, Rams.
Well, once I saw how much he ended up getting paid, I know why the Chiefs didn't get him. They didn't have $47 million to throw at him. So that wasn't going to happen.
I don't know. That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
There's not that much money on one person. It's hard to build a team around. Hard to get a good team around that. Yeah.
Speaking of money, I was going to write this down and I forgot. Do you know who? Hold on, let me look real fast. Sophie Rain is. I
feel like I've heard of that name.
I think she's like a porn actress or OnlyFans person. I don't really know. All I saw was, she's my favorite. No, I really don't know who this lady is, but she makes more money a year than LeBron James.
Holy crap!
LeBron makes $25 million, and I think that graphic said that she made $27 million. And
oh my gosh!
I'm thinking,
I bet.
Yeah, I think it was OnlyFans, but I'm like, what? Like how? I don't understand. That's insane.
Yeah.
But those kind of zeros, I don't know. After you get to 1 million,
Mm.
does
That's-
it matter as much? Like, I mean, throw another zero on there, it does, but
all it is your wants, like the things you want, get more expensive. That's, I mean,
see, I don't think mine would. I really don't. I think the only thing that would be able to tell, like, let's just say that Doge went to $800 a coin. The only thing you're going to be able to tell differently about me is I'm going to have a new truck. But I'm not changing anything else.
But would you travel more?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, the things that you want. Oh, I would.
I don't like to travel.
Like my expense.
You wouldn't fly to Holly's house?
I'd go to Holly's house, but that's not traveling. That's like hanging out with my friend.
You know how many shoes I would have? Holy shit!
You need a new house just
whole
for
house
your
of
shoes.
Oh my gosh! I need a couple closets at that point because it would be shoes and dresses.
At least Mike D wouldn't have to build the closet for you. You could like hire somebody to do it.
My name's Mike D, and I'm about to get money.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah. Maybe he might just want to because he should surely be retired too. So maybe he just needs something to do with his free time.
I highly doubt it.
I tried to hit the Mike D song and it didn't work for some reason.
And I'm about to get money.
It did work.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, really? It didn't work on my end.
Yeah, 2 times Mike D.
Oh, see, it didn't work on my end. Sorry about the Mike D over and over and over again. Then I just wanted to hear it too. I felt left out.
Freaking knew it.
But so let's talk about some cryptocurrencies since we're not going to win the lottery. Do you think maybe we can be rich off of crypto? Because Crow skyrocketed a little bit this week. Not a little bit. It like doubled twice.
A lot.
Yeah. It went from basically 10 cents to I think maybe it was 9, but I didn't look at see what it was today.
Cents. Like that's as high as I saw it was 30 almost. Well, it was like it was 37.97. So it was almost there.
And then it bounced down.
Yeah. And then I think earlier when I looked for, my VPN on my computer has me overseas because I'm getting it in rupees. So let me look.
Oh, you're doing that for wrestling, aren't you? You changed your VPN so you didn't have to, you can watch everything on Netflix. I see.
34.41 right now.
Okay. And a lot of that was triggered by Trump media buying $6.4 billion worth of Crow because they're going to partner with Coinbase.
Is that so? I didn't know. I didn't see news. I mean, I've been kind of MIA from Twitter and life. So I couldn't figure out why, and I didn't really even look it up. But I was like, hey, I'll take it.
So they bought $6.4 billion worth of Crow, which is obviously Crypto.com's native coin, but they're in a partnership that I'm not 100% sure exactly what that's going to look like or how that's going to work. But my gut tells me there's something else going on there. I mean, obviously the 6.9 billion didn't raise the price all by its own. Other people bought too, thinking, oh, this is a huge partnership. I'm going to buy some more coins. Mm-hmm. But man, I don't know. The cynical side of me thinks I don't really know. Honestly, I have a bad feeling about it. That's all I can say. I can't put it really into words, which I know is kind of my job, but I just have a bad feeling about it. And so I'm keeping an eye on it, and watching from afar, but also Chainlink. Did you see the news that came out today about Chainlink?
Yeah.
So the federal government is using their blockchain to put out their records and their different things, information out there. It's all going to be on the blockchain.
Why wouldn't they do XRP?
Do you really want my opinion on this?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm scared for XRP.
Shut up.
Because
I don't want your opinion now.
Okay. I asked if you wanted it. Okay. I hold a lot of XRP. All right. But I'm a little bit scared for XRP because it has been a lot of hype and a lot of, hey, this is what we're doing and this is what we did. And then we're going to do this. And then now this is settled. And besides that one time where the price went from like $1.50 to $3, it hasn't really done anything. And now we keep hearing like the government's using Chainlink. I know Trump media is not really that big of a not on that kind of scale, but with Crow, nobody besides Swift. But when they talk about Swift and XRP, they're talking about like how XRP is being, or XRP is buying parts of different things of Swift. I don't know how much the token is going to be used in all of that. Why can't a company like Swift write their own blockchain for what they need to do? Why would they have Ripple? You know what I mean? Be able to get into that. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe they should be using Orbital Shield, Meg. I don't know. And Rudy, I'm telling you, I have been a huge proponent of XRP. I have been constantly DCAing for 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
It's one of my biggest bags. And I'm waiting, I guess. I'm patient. I'm not selling. I'm patiently waiting to see what happens. But it seems like big news comes out, but then nothing happens.
Big
it's
news
weird.
comes out, and it seems like everybody dumps when the big news comes out. Like it goes down.
True, because I'm not even sure. I had it pulled up. I'm not even sure where it's at today, but it is at. It's down 1.4% at. I won't even pull up now. Of course, I won't pull up when I'm live. 2.96. So, I mean, it's still right there. I mean, it didn't really lose all of the gains that it got. I think the high was, let's see here, 350, 355. So it's a little.
360.
Keeping an eye on it. Then there could be some huge announcement coming, and it may get used, and it may, but there's many blocks in the XRP. I forget how many there are that nobody knows about the first like 35,000. Like nobody knows what is there. And it scares me a little bit when it's not fully transparent. Just keep an eye out. I don't know. But we also have friends. Shocker, I know, but we do have friends. And Interlink, they hit their hard cap.
Yes.
On their linked token. Is that how you say it? LNKD. Okay.
Yeah.
So congratulations to them. The price movement on Interlink itself has been pretty
amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
It
looks real good.
I've been super happy with that. And I don't know. Trucker's just a guy that's really easy to root for. So anytime that they pull stuff off, I'm just like super happy for them and the community.
Yeah. It's funny because I just get so proud because I was like, okay.
I know, me too.
And
I'm not his dad.
Yeah. And you know what? I was like watching and, my last couple I should just say months, I feel like have been just insane.
They have been. You've worked too hard the last couple of months, Holly. Let's just throw that out there.
It's been ridiculous. It's been so ridiculous. And so I've just been like out of the loop on everything. And I found out they launched and the first go around wasn't doing so hot. And I was a little bit worried. And then a couple days later, I think, or it was like a relaunch.
And do you know why?
Did better by a lot. And I was so, so proud.
They lowered the minimum that you had to be able to buy. That's why they relaunched. I think they felt like that the minimum was too high. And so people were having to like team up to go together to buy. And so they lowered the minimum. And when they did that, I mean, I don't know how long it took to hit the hard cap, but it hit it pretty fast. So
I did not abandon the barbershop. I didn't.
You didn't abandon the barbershop?
No, I abandoned like all of Twitter or all of X, I guess. Like it's been so bad. I'm here and there and I'll like posts and retweet Interlink posts and
yeah, I know you have been busy and some of that stays off camera, but it is. I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second, but what were we talking about right before you said that you were busy?
Interlink.
Oh yeah, Interlink. Sorry. So they are having they've kind of had their chart live on X for pretty much maybe 2 weeks, week and a half at least.
Yeah.
But they're going to have a party, live space tomorrow. No, I'm sorry, Saturday. I believe it's 1 o'clock.
Right?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's Central Time. Check the time on that. It's said 1 o'clock. I'm just not sure what time zone that's in, but kudos to them. We actually, one of the people that's been with us for a long time and following us for a long time, Viper, reached out and in the process of talking to the XRPD team, and may have them on the show sooner than later to talk about some stuff. We just weren't able to get it. It's Labor Day weekend, and our schedules have been crazy anyways. So I don't know that that'll be next week, but we are going to try to do a little bit better job of getting some people in as guests, some maybe even in as guest hosts. I got a short list of people that I would really like to spend an hour with during the podcast, just doing all the normal crazy things that we do. So we'll see what happens with that. And I don't know, crypto's in general in a weird spot right now because depending on what kind of games you're playing, I have been playing a lot of games with Doge, and not to make my Doge bag bigger, but to keep it the same, but to take the profits and put it into Bitcoin. And it's worked out very well recently. So it's been awesome, but it's not huge movements, And I did want to say one thing too. Matthew said that he's got 30,000 coins of Interlink, but they don't show a value in his wallet. When I had them in my Trust wallet, they did not. But I recently opened a SafePal wallet,
and it does.
And I moved some stuff around, and it shows up there. So I think it's a Trust wallet thing. If it's in your Trust wallet. So
I feel like to get the price shown on Trust wallet, it's like a whole process. It's
not cheap, I don't think either.
No, it's not. And I feel like you have to have a certain amount of holders, and then there's a whole lot.
Yeah, and I think you got to pay some money for it too.
Yeah.
There was somebody that we had. He said it is in his Trust wallet. Yeah. So if you move that to SafePal or just import your wallet to SafePal or something like that, you should be able to see it. Rudy said once it's on CoinMarketCap, Trust wallet shows the price. Okay. And it's not free to put it on CoinMarketCap. No. So I can't remember how much it was, but we had an old friend that we haven't heard from in 2 years ish.
Which one?
Yeah.
BL. Mr. Brian Lawrence, isn't that his name?
Oh, I'm like, who?
Yeah.
I was actually Gotti is the one that popped in my head.
Oh, no. What was his token? I can't remember.
Who?
Brian's.
Glow.
Yeah.
Glow. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways.
Oh my gosh, doesn't that feel like forever ago?
Forever ago. I actually think it's been about 2 years since we've heard from him.
Yeah.
Probably.
And I guess that project is completely dead.
I think so, because remember Jared? I just feel so bad for Jared. He kind of took it over as the CEO, and it just kind of went because I don't blame
lots of funds and things like that were
it's like
whatever.
A whole
yeah, it is a whole thing, but
he is still working in Glow.
Oh, I did not know that. Thanks, Rudy, for the information. Didn't know Jared was still there. I didn't know Glow was still a thing.
We talked and whoops.
Yeah, apparently we don't keep up with that.
I have a bunch of Glow too. I never sold it.
I should have seen.
I don't know if I did or not, to be honest with you. I never sold my Nobility. That didn't get me anywhere.
Oh shit, I forgot about Nobility.
Yeah.
Can you honestly, if we sat here and we thought about it, or maybe for next week we should start writing down some of those old tokens just so people understand, if you're new to the space, there is a learning curve.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I trusted everyone, and I got burned by 85% of them, 90% of them.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't give my trust out or talk about a lot of new ones until they prove themselves a little bit. It's just a lot. I mean, I just think about where we would be if we had just put that money into Bitcoin 4 years ago, and you might be retired by now.
I know. I know.
So
hey, but also, not only is it football season, kind of changing the topic again just a little bit, it is high school football season here in Missouri. And Caleb and I are going to our first Friday Night Lights tomorrow night, possibly. But we should. Our counterfeit operator's son.
I was going to say, is it for his
son? He's a senior, and they are the 2-time defending state champions, and they open up tomorrow night. So, and it should be one of the better teams that they face. So looking forward to kind of getting in. It's kind of nice to not have kids playing sports and to watch other people's kids, because it's not as stressful. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm looking forward to this fall. The only problem with it is they only have 3 home games all year. Somehow they screwed up their schedule to where his senior year, they've only got 3 home football games. So we'll have to see. So I know life has been crazy for you, Holly, but have you been able to play any Fortnite recently?
Not really.
So
I haven't.
There is a new Blitz map. And have you played Blitz yet? Or have you been gone that long?
I didn't know Blitz was a thing.
Okay, so it's like a really short version of Fortnite. Where the storm circles go really fast. Weapons aren't really hard to find. Ammo depends on the game. But there's a new place on the map. And there's a flag there. And you can get a medallion if you get the flag. And it turns your pickaxe into a one-hit pickaxe. You hit somebody with it one time, and they completely explode and die.
Oh,
so if you want to see what that looks like, Dragon and I have been playing a little bit, and we started to make a few shorts. And I think we're going to start streaming video games live on Tuesdays during the day. Different games, not always Fortnite, but just different games, and try them out, just see what it is. It's something he's always wanted to do, and I'm like, I got time. Let's try it. But check out the videos, because it is chaos. And apparently this weekend, everyone is going to have that medallion. And I see Dragon talking in the comments. Dragon, check out, I tagged you in a post on X. Everyone's going to have that medallion this weekend. So everyone's going to have a one-hit pickaxe in Blitz for the entire weekend. Is going to be nuts. Because in Blitz, there's only one. So only one guy has the one-hit pickaxe, and you don't know who it is.
Oh.
So you can be in a gun battle with somebody, and I love it. So I'll grab that medallion and sneak up and smack people in the back, and then they just die, and they rage quit. It's awesome. It reminds me a lot of NFL Twitter, where it's just entertaining, and I love it. And so I just like to make people rage quit. Anyways, I didn't know if you know anything about that at all.
No, but I feel like we're totally missing some big breaking news.
Breaking news?
Not anymore. It already broke.
Big news.
Big news.
Well, that's the last thing on my list, because people are going to, you know what? I'll let you present the big semi-breaking news.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think it's like the cutest thing in the whole world. And I think like me and 90% of America feel the same way. Like
90%?
I really do think so. I really think that the haters on this are a lot less than the people who are absolutely so excited about it. I just think like, I don't really care that, whatever. I can't wait to see her dress. I mean, I'm super excited for their wedding.
If you were invited, would you go to the wedding?
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Sorry, kids. But yes, I absolutely would. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be amazing to be invited.
So let me ask you this. I think that I may have just put this on Twitter. I'm like, we've had a chance to talk because they got engaged this week, right? Like Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's going to be live? Do you think that they will stream their wedding?
No, I really don't.
I mean, it's not like they need the money.
Exactly. But she, when it comes to her personal life, she is actually more private than people know.
She just writes songs about it after the fact.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the songs aren't really like her personal life, maybe her personal feelings towards a love or whatever, but like her everyday life and even on social media, she doesn't do it. She just posts strictly about her music, and like you don't really know so much of who she is outside of her music. And I think keep it very private. And I hope that too.
I'm sure that they will. I think it would be really, really hard to not do that.
Matt says her first album is going to be absolutely fire. Shut up. They're not. He's so in love with her. So and that's what I like love the most is how much he loves her. And like, you can tell it's not fake. I mean, we know. And I'm telling you.
We know.
So I'm going to guess that you watched the podcast, the New Heights podcast. I was going to talk about it last week, but Greg and Caleb didn't watch it, so there wasn't really much to talk about.
Yeah.
I just said, did you watch a podcast last week, Holly?
I absolutely. Oh, no, I didn't. I was
just throwing out.
You and the other 1,000 people that normally watch it didn't tune in last week.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. My only thing is I thought, it might just be if you watched it. One, I think I've said this before. The hate for Taylor Swift, I think, is weird. Like, why do you hate her? I don't love her. I don't hate her. Well, I agree. But if you watch that podcast, I don't know how you could still hate her. You don't have to love her, but she seemed pretty genuine. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched clips of it, but she seemed pretty genuine. I will tell you, I am sure that my wife loves me. And that chick looks at Travis Kelce like my wife looks at me. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that she's in love with him. I don't know. Honestly, it affects my life in no possible way.
Right.
So to see people get upset about it, it just makes me laugh. Like, why does it make you so mad?
Like, people are legit salty about like her in general. Yeah. I mean, so bad, so much so that they're like constantly making comments about her body. Like, that's just weird. That is just insane. What business is it yours? You'll never get a chance with her, so you don't need to worry about what her body looks like.
Yeah.
She can undeniably sing well. So there's nothing with that. You can't say she's a terrible singer because she's not.
I couldn't name you one of her songs.
Maybe her song isn't your liking, but her voice is.
Oh, it might be. I may have heard her sing and not known it was her. I don't know.
People have so many weird, like crazy opinions that they feel they need to voice. You don't have to all the time, I promise.
Yeah, I got in an X war with somebody today about that exact same thing, who wanted to tell me that I was a greeter at Walmart. And because I disagreed with something that Ben Shapiro said. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
I want to be a greeter one day.
I don't really care what you think about me. Like, it doesn't matter.
Best greeter ever at Walmart.
Yeah. You would get fired because you would keep the people there too long and they wouldn't buy enough stuff.
Yeah, traffic jam in the front door.
I know. I would be talking to everybody.
Yeah, be like, it's becoming a fire hazard, Holly. You have to let the people through the door. But no, I would say though that it's just weird, and it's not just her. I see it a lot on X recently, and honestly, you know where I saw it a bunch. I saw it a bunch on no. You say Love Island? I am not watching that show.
Oh my gosh, don't! But
Facebook. So our local Facebook is like all these people bashing all these other people. I got so tired of it. Tuesday I deleted it, so I no longer have a Facebook account. Because I didn't want to just log out. I just wanted to be done. And you know what? It was pretty freeing because these are a bunch of people that actually I probably have met 99% of them in person. Unlike X, where I've made friends on X. But they all think that they know better. And for some reason think that I need to know what their opinion is. Which, it's cool. We can agree to disagree.
You don't want their opinion?
Well, I don't mind as long as they're not a jackass about it when they share it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How can we have conversations when one person or both people are being jackasses? Like, let's just talk. So I don't know. It's just weird to me that it's like unforced hate. It's like people have to be angry at something, or if you don't have enough drama in your life, you're going to get it from a celebrity that doesn't know your name, has no idea what you do for a living, has no idea where you live. Like, it's just weird. I
It
think
is
X
weird.
is awesome because you can interact with some of them. And we've had some people follow our account, you know, wrestlers especially, and some of them will comment or like our stuff or whatever. But they don't know us. And we are on the air once a week, so you actually get to see us having conversations. But they still don't know us, right?
Yeah.
It's different. So I don't know. People just need to start being nicer to one another, or like Holly says, be kind.
Be kind.
So I don't know. Is that the biggest news of the week? Because there's one big thing we probably need to talk about. It's just a little bit depressing. So is there anything fun we should talk about before we get to the depressing part?
I don't know. I had my NFL draft and my team is like the shit. It is
Like,
awesome. Like,
oh, awesome. It's good. It's not bad.
yeah, no, like, you know, it rates your teams at the end. Everybody gets kind of a rating. I'm the only one that had an A+.
So speaking of that, last year in the league that I won that we played against each other in, my rating on my team was a C+.
Uh-oh.
And I won.
Oh no. I don't know what mine was.
Those ratings can suck it.
Damn it.
What app is that? Is that ESPN or
And
Last year it was.
Yeah, we're doing Yahoo. I don't like Yahoo because like the desktop on your phone looks terrible. Like you can't do it. And so you have to download the app, which I'm not a fan of the app. So I try to use my computer, and it's actually better like when you're on a big screen and that. But,
I agree.
Yeah. ESPN has always been my favorite to go with.
What did we lose last year? What did we use last year for it?
We used Yahoo. No. NFL.
Yeah, NFL. Yeah, the NFL app itself sucked for fantasy football. I was like, why? That's the sport. It should be better.
Yeah.
ESPN, I think, is the best. That's just my opinion, but I don't know. Well, yesterday there was a mass shooting in Minnesota. Did you guys see this on the news or on X?
I just heard about it this morning, and it was on X. Like I didn't.
Yeah, I don't actually watch the news so much. I have some people that I follow on X to get some news that I trust, that I feel like don't have agendas that just tell me what happened, which I think is what the news should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tragically, and I may get this wrong, and I apologize ahead of time because I know things change. And sometimes in situations like this, they change quickly. That 2 people were killed, 2 children, and I believe it was up to 20 people were taken to the hospital.
Injuries.
A guy claiming to be a woman, transgender person, went outside of a window in a church, and why these kids were assembled for mass. I'm not Catholic. I kind of know what mass is, but they were all in one area. He started firing rifles and shotguns and pistols through the window.
That is so.
And then killed himself.
That's even, what a coward.
Well, I agree with that 100%. Like, face the music. If you think you are big enough to do something that stupid, you should face the music. But this person either did something other people haven't done, or we just weren't privy to the information. But there's an 11-minute video that he posted on social media that shows his itinerary of what he was going to do.
His manifesto.
His manifesto. Yeah. He's got a silhouette, and anybody that's been to like the shooting range, they have the paper targets, and it's a silhouette. Looks, doesn't look like a real person. It's like where the head is, there's pictures of Jesus.
Oh my God.
All of his magazines for his rifles and things like that, and is even on the rifles themselves and the pistols in like white paint pen was different things about. I kind of choose my words wisely so we didn't get booted, but doing bad things to the president. Let's just say that. Yeah, because there's a couple keywords in there. If you say that out loud, then this feed probably dies, or it won't die on our end, but nobody else will be able to see it. There are a couple words that are like big time no-nos out there for X and YouTube, especially YouTube. And just all these different things like, where's your God now? I'm just completely.
That's sick.
hateful. And I got to also tell you, the news that came out later about it too, the media, the government officials, especially in the state of Minnesota, really is disheartening. People talking about, like, I don't remember which one's which, so I'm not going to name the names, because there was like a lieutenant governor that came out, there was a governor that came out, there was a senator, I think Waltz came out and said something. So I don't remember which one was which, but they're like, don't tell us that you're going to be praying for these victims, because that's what these kids were. They were literally praying when this happened. And, it's another huge attack to take guns away from people and this and that. I don't know where anybody stands. We haven't really had the gun control conversation before. Do you believe in Americans owning guns?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I do too. I strongly believe it. I will also say, as a guy that is very well trained in firearms and has owned a firearm for the majority of my adult life, not once have I had an accident. Not once have I ever used it to try to commit a crime. I know several, and it's probably approaching 100 people that also own firearms, and not one of them has done anything illegal with those firearms. It's not. I don't believe it's a gun problem. I really don't think it's a gun problem.
It's a mental problem.
It is absolutely a mental problem.
I mean, because we have guns. I'm not going out and doing anything crazy. I'm scared of it. I don't like guns, but if needed for protection purposes, I will do what I have to do. That's just all there is to it. I don't need to protect myself.
So let me give you a word of advice from a guy that used to train people in concealed carry classes. Get comfortable with it, because in a situation where you may need it, you will revert back to your lowest level of training, no matter what, because the adrenaline's going to be pumping, the heart's going to be beating, you're going to be breathing heavy. You need to get comfortable with it.
If anybody tries to get me, I am closing my eyes and spraying and praying. So
then get yourself a shotgun.
I always got Mike B.
Yeah. But that is one thing that I've been around a lot of people. I've been around a lot of guns. I've been, like I said, part of the training. I've been the person that's been trained. But there is a comfort level in there and a confidence that comes with knowing how the weapon works, what to expect when you pull the trigger, all these different things. My wife's scared to death of guns, so she doesn't shoot them. I just told her, I said, you would be better off without one if you were scared of it. But my point to that is not to get too far off track, is the fact that guns aren't the problem. It is absolutely, in my opinion, a mental illness problem.
I agree.
There is too much about these people that we see that they're either trans, they've been bullied. There's some sort of traumatic thing that has happened to, I would say, the majority of people that have tried something like this. You could get into the conspiracy theories of the CIA and things like that too, because this gentleman's father worked for the CIA for 28 years, according to some information that came out today. We're not going to go down that road because I don't know enough about it yet.
Yeah.
But the hate is real. The division of our country is real. And I really don't think at our level it would even exist if it wasn't for the people that were pulling the strings in the political realms, in the offices, federal and state offices. I think the division is something that they've created, because it was not like that when I was growing up. It wasn't like that when I was in high school. When I was in high school, we had guns in our cars because most of the people in the rural town would go hunting after school.
Yeah.
There were literally shotguns and rifles hanging in the back window of our vehicles, and no one ever got shot. No one ever pulled a gun and pretended to point it at somebody. We were trained and we were safe. And now it's like, oh, we got to get rid of guns. I'm sorry. The criminals are not going to abide by that rule.
Well, and that's the problem when, people are, when they say, oh, let's get rid of guns. You're never, obviously, because we still get drugs, here. And the bad people get a hold of that and bring it over. What makes you think that that's not going to happen with guns? So now we're allowing these criminals to have it, and then we can't. The people who are going to abide by it can't and don't have any form of protection over these people who have guns.
Yeah.
There's no getting rid of it now. It would only make things worse, because is a criminal going to say, hey guys, come get my illegal guns that I have already?
Yeah. Same thing with like marijuana being legalized. People still sell illegally. Right. Like, and I understand the better background checks that Rudy brings up. I understand that argument. I really do. But there are millions of guns in this country, and not all of them are actually ran in the system. Like, there are ways to get
guns with 3D printers.
Yes. So I understand the background check's never going to work. But let's just say, if there was a way and they invented some weird program machine, whatever, to completely just evaporate all guns, whether they're registered or not, like all guns would be gone. You don't think there's going to be any more murder?
Okay, so look at the statistics. I think is it the UK where they're not, or London? So there's somewhere where they don't have guns. But there's like is it England? But the stabbing is out of control. Like in the different ways people are doing those things are just different. Like, you're gonna find a way. If you're crazy and you really want to off someone, you're gonna find a way to do it, whether it's with an axe, a knife, a gun. It doesn't matter. It's going to happen regardless.
So the only argument that I've heard that made sense because I like to play both sides, I like to listen to both sides of the argument, is that it's hard to have mass casualties with somebody with a knife. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? And we got to choose our words wisely when we say what we're saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that could be possible. But think about protecting yourself if somebody does come at you with a knife. One, you better have one with you. Two, you better be able to use it. And at some point, age is going to make a difference, because I am not going to be able to fist fight somebody or knife fight somebody as well as a 20-year-old who is in better shape than I am. Or is an 80-year-old man going to be able to fend off somebody with his fists? No, it's not going to happen. That's why guns are popular, is because they are the equalizer. I don't care how old you are. You can point and pull the trigger, and it's the equalizer. So I honestly think, and this is one man's opinion, you guys could agree with it, you could not agree with it. I think if you took every gun, destroyed it, threw it to the bottom of the ocean, no one could ever have a gun again, I think crime would go up.
You think so?
Yes. I can personally know that I cannot fend off a 19-year-old kid that's trying to attack me with a knife.
And that 19-year-old kid knows that too.
He absolutely knows that, because guess what? I used to be that 19-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
one of the worst school tragedies was like in the early 1900s, and a guy chained the door shut and lit the school on fire.
Yeah.
So you can.
There's ways.
There's just it's just.
The first murder recorded was not done with a gun. It was done with a rock.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Cain murdered Abel with a rock.
Yeah.
So it's like people are going to find a way, but the gun is the equalizer. Without that, I would bet my life savings that the gun, or without guns, crime would skyrocket. Like, I would get even more off the grid than I am now if that ever happened.
I want to go off the grid for real. Like,
where I live is pretty close to it, except you still can get some of the modern conveniences.
Was it Japan in World War II or World War I that they were afraid to come to America because they thought everyone had weapons?
Yeah. Japan didn't want to invade because they were afraid that they knew everybody had a weapon, and they thought behind every blade of grass would be an American with a gun. Yeah. King Yeti, he says, as a former criminal, I can say with 100% certainty that if you got rid of law-abiding gun ownership, crime would skyrocket. I agree with that 100%. And if you make guns harder to get than it is now, all you're doing is taking the guns away from the law-abiding citizens. You're not taking them away from the criminals. So something to think about. I mean, it's a thing, right? And I mean, I know you guys know, and a lot of people know that I actually am an associate pastor at a church. It is something that we think about because churches have been targeted, and this isn't the first time. So we actually have a security plan in place, and we do have, I'm not going to get into the details, obviously, but we do have protocols and things that have to happen if certain other things happen. So just protect yourself. I'll end it with this. I personally am not driving to go visit Holly without carrying. There will be one on my console. So if there are any cops out there that know what I drive, then if you want to get me in trouble, I promise you there will be one. I would much rather pay a huge fine or have to spend a lot of time in a courtroom than need that weapon and not have it.
True.
And especially with my wife in a car. So teach their own. Do with that information with what you want. I just thought this might be a good time to talk about it, even though it's super sensitive. I just don't care what side of the fence you land on any of that stuff. It absolutely is senseless, and things like that should never happen. I think we should all be able to agree with that. But unfortunately, on social media, not everyone does. And it's honestly sad. So anyways, I didn't want to get too deep into that too early.
I love that King Yeti said, as a former criminal. I was like, yes. I mean, I was a former criminal too.
But here's what I like about that. And this is why I like our podcast. And I love the fact that people can come on here and they can state these sort of things and add to the conversation. Mm-hmm. You know, this thing wasn't always live, and we always knew it was missing something. We just didn't really know what it was. But to me, that's what it was. The fact that people could not interact with us live. So King Yeti, thanks for coming in. We really appreciate you stopping by and throwing in your 2 cents. We do really try to look at everything from both sides of the fence. But we're not 16 years old. So we do have kind of our minds made up on some certain things. And not all of those things do all three of us agree on, which is cool. And we can still remain friends. So hopefully maybe people can learn from us a little bit. I don't know. That's scary to learn from us, but we want to answer some food questions. So Caleb was really, really busy this week. And so I told him I would cover for him with some questions. And I was hungry when I found these questions. So these are all going to revolve around food.
Oh, wow.
It's time for Caleb's Choice.
His choice.
His rules.
Okay, so the first question today. Which fast food chain is credited with having the most locations available worldwide? And no Googling.
I mean,
is it one that we think of?
You've eaten there. Everyone, I think everyone's eaten there. Nope, not McDonald's. That was KFC. My first guess. Nope.
Carl's Jr. No. Taco Bell?
Nope. What are you eating, Ollie?
A croissant, guys. I'm starving. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just thought maybe that might be a hint to what kind of food it was, but no, it's not a croissant.
I love these little butter
bread
croissants.
Is very, very important to this restaurant.
But Panera bread?
No.
No.
Older than Panera.
Oh, like donuts? Dunkin' Donuts?
No, you went too far with the bread.
Oh, too far.
Let's just say that their spokesperson is in jail right now. Their most famous spokesperson. Subway
That's
is
number one.
Yes, is credited with having the most locations available worldwide, which is insane to me. I would have never guessed that. That's why it had to be part of it.
Here.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
Subway.
Okay, so remember I said
remember seeing a Subway in Germany when I
don't?
went.
I bet there was one at the airport. No, maybe not.
Didn't they get in trouble overseas because their bread wasn't real bread?
Oh, God.
Didn't they get
Probably.
sued for?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Everything they're feeding us in this country is like complete crap. So I can see that being right. Which fast food franchise is credited with creating the very first modern drive-through window? I also thought this was interesting.
McDonald's.
That was a walkout.
It's not McDonald's. Yeah, they did a walk-up. It's kind of really the first fast food like franchise.
Taco Bell.
Meg nailed it. It is Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Wendy's is credited with creating the very first modern drive-through window, which in my brain, Wendy's hasn't been around that long, so I wasn't thinking that.
Well, it was a different restaurant, and the two owners got in a fight and split. And
Wendy's?
I didn't know that.
yeah, then Dave took over and made it Wendy's.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The more you know.
I
All
can't
right.
remember what the name of the
See,
restaurant
if we had the rainbow.
was.
Yeah, we need that song is what we need, but it's copyrighted, so it can't. It can have the picture, you just can't have the music.
That's dumb.
July 13th is a day dedicated to which fast food favorite in the United States?
McDonald's.
Is
I'm
this
gonna
a
get it one
company
day.
or like a food?
It's not a company. It's a
Oh,
type
really?
of food.
Yeah. Type of French fries.
French fries. July 13th is National French Fry Day, apparently, in the United States of America. I didn't know that.
Must have missed it this year.
The more you know. Yeah, I missed it
The more
too.
you know.
This may be easy. This may not be.
Coca-Cola.
What is the oldest soft drink brand in America?
RC Cola.
Ooh, I love RC. It's still my favorite.
It's good.
Yeah, that's hard to find, though, but it's my favorite, too. I love RC Cola.
Love
And
it.
both of those answers are wrong.
Oh.
Dr. Pepper.
It is Dr. Pepper. Is the oldest soft drink brand in America.
I would have thought it would be Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I kind of would have thought was my guess, too.
Yeah, I mean, they put cocaine and stuff in there.
Yeah.
To make it real good back in the day.
That was a good stuff.
What year did the first Taco Bell open?
1963.
What your dog? Somebody's dog barked. I wasn't sure what you said.
It's Sam. She's
Mine
pissed.
outside.
Amazon's here. She doesn't like the Amazon
Ah.
bread, apparently.
Taste
So, what
test.
was your guess?
1963.
So,
1974.
let me ask you guys this: do you guys remember Taco Bell being around as long as you've been alive?
No.
I don't either. So maybe it
The
wasn't.
one in
Maybe
Grandview.
I don't remember it though.
Yeah.
Like
That little tiny weird looking one.
I guess I don't remember, but maybe it was like just not in our area or something. You said 1963, Holly.
Yeah.
It is 1962
Wow.
when Taco Bell the
We're
first
close. Damn it.
1960.
Where did it start? Do you know where?
It didn't say, and I didn't look into it because I was lazy.
Because probably if it was on the coast, it probably took a while to get to the middle of America for us.
Yeah, it may have if it started on one of the coasts, especially. All right, last one.
I do not remember it being. I'm going to have to ask my parents. Because King Yeti said he's 43 and he remembers it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know where he's from.
I don't remember it. Ooh, that is true.
Caleb said there was one in a town that's not too far from where we lived, and I don't remember it being there. So,
Yeah, it was a tiny building. It wasn't very big.
so what is the most popular food in the world?
French fries.
Okay,
No?
we have the. Well, I'm not
Hot
going
dog.
to tell you. Caleb thinks hot dog. Meg said pizza.
Sickening.
I was
Hot
thinking
dog.
something
He
easy.
said pizza before that. He had pizza way before this question.
Oh, did he? Okay, maybe he was talking about
Pretty
something
sure.
else. I don't know. I didn't have the comments up because the comments and the question
Texas.
button aren't on the same page.
He's from Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe it was a southern. Well, that's not too far from where you grew up regionally, anyways.
I mean, not too far. No,
I
Arizona.
don't know.
I mean, I'm sure we did. I just don't remember.
Maybe it was a thing where we're just gonna eat there. I don't know. I mean, I can remember seeing they've been showing a lot of the old commercials. I've seen them, and like the Taco Bell menu used to have like 5 things on it. That was it.
Yeah.
There was nothing else. It was a
It was
taco, a burrito.
Well, they were 29
beans.
cents. Tacos were 29 cents. I remember at some point going to Taco Bell and a taco was 29 cents. A burrito was, I think, 39 cents.
I think when I was in high school.
bucks.
Oh yeah, I don't think when I was in high school I could get 10 tacos for less than $5 there.
Yeah. Oh
I-
yeah,
I still don't remember what it was. It might have been $3 for all I know.
3 for $1. I think.
Yeah.
I remember that honestly.
All right, so final answers. What is the most popular food in the world?
Oh, I said French fries,
You were
Is
wrong.
it something that we eat here?
Yes.
hamburgers.
What did you
Was
say,
it
Caleb?
I'm still thinking.
I'll give
Hot
Caleb 3
dogs, you said?
seconds. 3,
Caleb already said hot dogs.
2. Give him
Spaghetti.
another chance.
I hope not.
Pasta of
It
some sort.
is my favorite food and what I'm having for dinner tonight.
Pizza.
Pizza. It is pizza.
Yeah.
Meg was right.
Okay.
Pizza is the most popular food in the world. Now, I don't know who came up with these questions. I just copied them off of Google. So if you've got problems with it, you're going to have to talk to
What
whoever owns
style of
Google.
pizza do you guys like the most?
Plain pepperoni and cheese.
I like
What kind of
thin
crust?
crust.
Like a pan, thin crust?
Oh no, I'm a pan.
Pan.
Or I mean, New York pizza is obviously my absolute favorite. The one that's like super thin, you can fold it and it's greasy as shit. But if I have to get pizza from here, it's just regular pan pizza.
But it's soft, right? It's not like a cracker crust.
What, in New York?
Yeah. That's like a more of a
It
soft,
goes
like
either
hand
way.
toss.
Some of
Oh,
them
either
are
way.
more crispy, and so when you like crunch it, it like actually folds. Oh my
That's
god,
okay.
so good.
Yeah, I love the thin crust, crunchy crust pizza. So you're not a big fan, or either one of you guys a fan of Chicago style?
I've never
I
had
mean,
it.
I don't hate it.
But Caleb, you've never had Chicago style deep dish
What?
pizza?
Never had it.
Dude.
I like it. It looks like lasagna.
Yeah, it basically is lasagna with crust. See, that's a good way of explaining it.
That is very true.
Yeah, there's no
Maybe
noodles in it, but it's
for it.
yeah. We'll have to find that next time we get together. If you've never had Chicago style,
I know.
you should, because I think you would love it.
Yeah. Looks
It
good.
really is a eat it with a fork and knife type thing, though.
Oh yeah,
You are not picking up a piece of that and eating Chicago style.
it's almost like it's made upside down.
Kind
Yeah,
of
'cause
is.
pasta on top,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's messy.
Oh yeah,
And depending on what you get, like one large feed a lot of people, because there's no way my wife's eating more than like half a piece of that.
that's exactly how I am.
Yeah.
I'm not like, so I really don't like messy food. I don't like it. If it's like super messy, I just won't eat it. It's just not my jam. And so that's kind of how I am about Chicago pizza, because it can, if you don't have a fork to eat it with, it's disaster.
Oh yeah, that's not something you're eating in your car. That's
No.
for sure. Like you
It's
can
not a quick meal.
you can take it home with you, but you're
I
gonna eat
feel
it
like
at your
one
dining
thing
room
too,
table.
Caleb, we have this place. It's actually originated in Chicago. It's called Giordano's. And there's an Illuminati as well. But we have them, and I can actually flash them to you. I can get it shipped to you.
Oh, I'll just stay there when I come visit.
No, I think I'm going to now, because that's really weird that you haven't had it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I know for a fact that he's going to love it.
Oh,
Because he is at Italian, he loves Italian food and he loves lasagna. And I mean, depending on where you go, I mean, some of that deep dish pizza is like this thick.
yeah.
And when you cut it open, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like gooey awesomeness.
Gooey.
Like, yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
definitely are not eating it while you drive. You're
No.
not eating it on your couch.
Can we eat the
You're
whole
going to
thing?
eat it at the restaurant or at your dining room table. Otherwise, you're going to make a mess.
Yeah,
But it's so good. Like, it's so good.
agreed.
But it feeds a lot of people. And that's why we usually get thin crust, because it'd probably go bad before we ate it all. Well, you can't get Chicago deep dish around here. Not unless I drive to Kansas City, which I'm not going to do that for
Yeah.
pizza. So,
Flash freeze. Is it freeze flash or flash freeze? It's something like that. It's
flash freeze, I think.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you. I was gonna let it go, but Matt wasn't gonna.
I know.
He was
I
like,
should have known better.
anything else you guys want to talk about before we shut it down? Been on the air for an hour and 10 minutes, and I know we're all starving.
I am. I was like, maybe I'll get another curse.
Mizzou is playing college football tonight, and I
Oh,
would check
are
the
they?
score, but I'm afraid that it might completely kill my internet, and so I haven't looked. Yeah, it's live. Oh, they're winning 9-0 at the end of the first.
Where
They're
they playing?
I don't know.
You play Hawaii.
Central Arkansas.
Oh.
Ark. Cark.
Ark.
Central Arkansas. They're winning 9-0 into the first. So
We got a Bama fan. Oh, Meg is a Bama fan too. King Yeti.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
does that mean that? Does that mean that they're like Dallas Cowboys fans and New York Yankee fans too?
I don't know.
That was a little bit of a burn. My bad. I'm sure.
Like we played Hawaii on Saturday at home, and I think I really want to go.
That'll be fun.
Is it hard to get tickets to U of A games?
No, I think we're gonna be like mid, like not great and not terrible. I think. Well, I think we're gonna be lucky if we get a good bowl. I think we will make a bowl game. I just don't know if it's gonna be like a good one.
So all of our good players are gone, but for some reason the national media has still voted us. We didn't make the top 25, but we were one of the teams just outside, and I don't know why, because I don't know any of our people. I don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to be any good. But is it hard to get tickets to get into the
Oh, he said I am not a Bama fan. War in the comments.
Oh,
King
he's
Eddie
an
says
Arkansas
he
fan.
burns Bama merch.
Yeah, King
Yeah,
Eddie's
I
an
agree
Arkansas
with Matt
fan,
on
right?
that one. Bama's gonna get walked on this year. No,
Yeah,
it'll be a cold day or cold year in hell when Bama isn't great.
yeah,
That's
or
just-
more than a 2-loss team.
Yeah,
I mean, they're going to consistently win 10 games for a
I know,
while.
and I hate it.
It takes a while for a team to go like completely backwards.
Well, and now all the like good
Yeah, I
players
know.
want to go to somewhere like Bama because of exposure and the where they get sponsored and
NIL.
NIL. Yeah, that they're like lining up to be part of Bama because of that. I mean, I would too. If you're going to make more money there, why not?
Well, Bama started it. I think Bama started the whole NIL before it was legal. I honestly think that's why Nick Saban left, because it was it was starting to become more of an even playing field, and I don't think he liked it. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I like college football, but I am not like a diehard because I just enjoy watching it. But I want to see Mizzou win, but they never go. If Mizzou wins a national championship in my lifetime, I don't know. I would be shocked. That'd probably be the day I die. I'd probably have a heart attack. But even though they're not awesome, it's not real easy to get Mizzou tickets. They're pretty much sold out. And Columbia, Missouri is like 2.5 hours away from here.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
because it's basically central, and we are on the extreme west side of Missouri.
Yeah. I've always been like, I really like to watch Mizzou in football and basketball, actually. But even before you guys, I'm like, I really want to go to one of their games.
Well, we might have to try to do that. I do have a cousin that has season tickets that might be able to hook us up sometime.
I mean, even if it's like
nosebleed,
team,
who cares?
No. Okay, so people think I'm absolutely insane, but I purposely get nosebleed because you can see, especially like the college. I mean, the college stadiums down here are a little smaller. So like nosebleeds, even though they're there, you can see the entire field. You can see what play they're going to run. Like I prefer it 100% rather than being down where I'm kind of able to see things. But I have
totally get it. That scouts don't sit on the first row of the seats. No. They're up where they can see it. Like Caleb and I used to watch our daughters play volleyball. We were always on the top row so we could look down and see all the angles and stuff. I'm with you. But I love watching football on TV. I love the replays. It's just one of those games
But
I
you
don't
know,
know.
what? It is different. For me, I love just watching football, period.
Yeah, me
But
too.
going to the games is the atmosphere and the energy is just something that you can't get at home. And so that's why I really enjoy that. I mean, the same thing with concerts, right? I can hate like a certain, artist. I'm like not a fan of their music, but then go to their concert and be a fan all of a sudden. And so
They're so expensive, though. I don't go to concerts of people I don't know.
Well,
or
there's
like.
that too, but I don't know. There's something about
You're
football.
just rich. It's okay.
Shut up. No.
So Holly, do you guys tailgate at Arizona games?
We usually do. And even if we don't like set up our own tailgate spot, you'll go. They have this crazy. Oh, you won't be here. It's probably on a Saturday. Because I was like, wait a minute, you guys might be able to come with us. But
I didn't think about that.
But they have this really big area where people tailgate, and everybody's so nice to everybody that you just kind of join in their stuff. Like, I don't know. It's such a
Hold on. What time do they play on that Saturday? Because we might
change the schedule.
We might have to change some things around because that sounds like
it is the funnest.
Are you Big 12 now? Is that what conference you're in?
Yeah.
So
football schedule.
It is Saturday. Oh, you're at Iowa State that weekend.
Dang it. That would have been so fun.
The Friday night before that, you're at Kansas State comes to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what you need to do? Next year, not this year, you need to come up here when U of A plays at Kansas.
Oh.
Because that's actually closer than Columbia, Missouri is to us, and you can watch them play and probably get pretty good tickets for a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that will be like a must.
Okay. We'll see what weekend it is next year.
Yep.
But all right. Well, anything else before we call it a night? So I think Holly ran out of croissant. So but I just appreciate everybody joining us. Make sure that you retweet the space and help us get the word out there. And people were awesome through the socials the last couple of weeks with reposting things and liking things. And so it just helps the whole algorithm of everything. And I know you guys know that, but we appreciate you. But guys, have a great week and God bless.
Be kind.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.